already know. You already know. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. The bounce, the number one spot.
What it do? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Gangsta Cap. You already know what time it is, man. I got the lowdown for the low now. And this is where it go. Damn. Like, share, subscribe to the page because you already know. This is the number one spot on YouTube for online interviews and celebrity gossip. We don't make the news. We just break it the fuck down. You already know, man. What's good in the motherfucking hood, man? What's good? Y'all know we got to break this content down. Oh, man, we got to break this shit down. Pooh Shiesty done messed up his life in a major way, man. In a major way. So your boy Pooh Shiesty, man, your boy Pooh Shiesty and nine other men committed a horrific thing, man. I can't believe they kidnapping. They being charged with kidnapping, robbery. You know what I'm saying? Assault with a deadly weapon, bro. Y'all, this shit is crazy, bro. You can't break this down. So they saying this shit happened, you know what I'm saying, back in January 10th, man. January 10th, 2026. So it took these niggas February, March, April, what we say? 3 months, 90 days. Didn't we say that before? That Texas got 90 days to file charges on you. I think we said that many a times on this platform. Didn't you ever say that many times that Texas got 90 days? So it looked like this took place on April 2nd. I mean, this took place January 10th. Guess what? And 80 days later, less than 82 days later, the Northern District of Texas has filed federal charges on your boy Pooh Shiesty. And y'all know what make this shit a Fed case? Because this could have been a state case, a regular state charge from the state of Texas. Have anybody said to themselves, damn, what makes this a Fed case? Why is this a Fed case, bro? Nobody ever thought about that? Guess why this is a Fed case? Do you know, Kimmy?
No.
This is a Fed case because he had the 8 individuals come to Texas from Memphis.
So they went across state line?
Went across state line. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference from when O Block and OTF went from Chicago to California to commit a murder. Whenever you cross state lines to get your point across, you're dealing with Fed time. You straight dealing with Fed time off the rip, gang. So he was better off getting 8 individuals from Dallas, Texas to put in work and help him with this shit than he did doing it by himself. Not only that, he was better off not even being at the scene of the crime. You see what I'm saying? To put himself even in that position, man. Now we got to get into it because this shit ain't no joke, man. The whole situation ain't no joke. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna put your boy in jail for life, man. Pooh Shiesty might go down as the dumbest rapper ever. Now we had a lot of dumb rappers, Kimmy, but this nigga might go down as the dumbest rapper ever. This nigga ain't even been out of jail 4 months. This nigga's on federal parole right now. You committing crimes on federal house arrest, on parole. Remember, he lived in Memphis.
Right.
They granted him able to be on parole in Texas. And this nigga came to Texas out of all places you could commit crimes in. It's a big ass sign when you come in on 35. What do that sign say, Kimmy?
Don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess with Texas.
So when you enter, that's your problem.
Like it literally say, don't mess with Texas. You would have to be a fool. A fool. You would literally have to be a fool to do what this man is being accused of doing. And some of the people around him got to be the dumbest people because your father took place in this event. Like, why would your father even take place in this situation? Your own father. Your father is supposed to be the voice of reason.
He was involved too?
Yes. Remember, he said it in his song. Remember, he said it in his own song. His own song, he said, on first day out, my father was my first co-D. Well, he about to be your last co-D. You see the irony of that? Yeah. Your father just became your first co-D and your last co-D. Your first co-D and your last co-D. Yes, he was still in the halfway house. Still in the halfway house. In Dallas, Texas. Well, it wasn't like a halfway house. It was a transition where they allowed him to have his own spot. They allowed him to rent his own crib. You know what I'm saying? They give these celebrities a little bit more leeway than a regular nigga coming out the feds. Mm-hmm. A regular nigga coming out the feds would have to go to a halfway house with 15 other niggas. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't have been no outside the house when you ain't supposed to. Know why? Because they got somebody that look over the halfway house. Right. So when you ain't there when you supposed to, they know automatically. But when you at your own crib and they giving you leeway, how the fuck did they not? How did this monitor not go on? How did this ankle monitor not go on? Huh? That's what I'm curious about. How did this ankle monitor not go off? How did this ankle monitor not go off at all?
Ankle monitor, was he wearing one?
Yeah, he was on house arrest. Mm-hmm. So if he was on house arrest, he definitely had an ankle monitor. Mm-hmm. Definitely had an ankle monitor. So that means soon as he left the crib, mm-hmm. the authorities was alerted. That means there's somebody else that's working with him. Mm.
Yeah.
Where that damn cat at?
Upstairs.
Go. Shut up. Hear that shit? Yeah, so that means the authorities knew from jump. So let's break this down, man. Let's get to it, dog. Let's get to it. Because this indictment, we're going to get this indictment, y'all. I need this indictment. Let me get the indictment real quick. We got to get it off Pacer. We got to get the indictment off Pacer, y'all. We're going to get this indictment. We're going to get this whole indictment. Because the way this shit looking, dog, it's almost looking like Gucci Man set Pooh Shiesty up, y'all. What? Yeah. The way it's looking like Gucci Man set this nigga up, y'all. It ain't no coincidence. You think Gucci Man didn't know what was about to go down? You think Gucci Man didn't know it was tension? Pay attention. This was a play for the underplay. Watch this. I'm about to get this indictment right now and show you. And the reason I know that is because everybody know that when you got an ankle monitor on, the ankle monitor alerts them when you leave the facility, right? He wasn't even supposed to be at the studio. The feds made it clear today. They made it clear today. What did they say? They said we have tracked his monitor. He was on house arrest. He wasn't even supposed to be at the studio. So if y'all knew this, that means somebody knew before it went down that this was about to go down. And that's why the phone call wasn't made. Why are you not at the residence?
Right.
if I'm on house arrest and I leave my crib right now, don't you think they're gonna get? Ain't they gonna?
Should be alerted.
They're gonna be alerted, right? Somebody is gonna be notified at the office. It's gonna alert them that my shit went off. They're automatically gonna be calling my phone, blowing me up. You see what I'm saying? Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. He said also Gucci main security guard was a police officer also. Pay attention. Watch this. Let me get this real quick, y'all. Let me get this real quick. Hold on, I gotta go on my shit real quick, y'all. Let me go on this shit real quick. I'm about to show y'all something. This indictment gonna tell us everything we need to know. Watch it. Turn that down. Hold on, y'all. All right, my bad. Hold up. Yeah, I'm looking for something real quick. I'm gonna have to hold up. I'm about to get this shit off of Pacer, y'all. I'm about to get the whole shit. That's gonna tell us everything we need to know. All right, we're gonna get that. Said Pooh Shiesty arranged for Gucci to meet him there. You're correct. That's when the play was set in motion. So Gucci didn't have to tell, but the paperwork revealed all that. See the way they put the play together. See, this is what y'all gotta understand. You gotta have a victim. You understand? For any crime that's committed, for somebody to go to jail, there has to be a victim. a defendant has to face their accuser. So Gucci Man has to write a statement. You see what I'm saying? No statement from Gucci Man, then there's no accuser.
Nothing.
You see what I'm saying? There's no one saying I was kidnapped. There's no one saying I was robbed. There's no one saying I was held at gunpoint. It don't matter what the security guard say he saw.
Right.
You need a cooperator defendant. I mean, you need a cooperator, somebody to cooperate and corroborate the story. You see what I'm saying? Because I could say I saw this person do this, that. What's the first thing the police say? Are you really willing to give a statement? Because if you're not willing to give a statement, then guess what that means? When we go to court, nothing is going to hold weight in the court of law. Because if we go to trial and I have no statements from you, you're going to get on the stand and say, "Oh, this never happened." It says he said, she said.
Has to occur and we have to be able to prove it in order to, prosecute. But that's crazy. I'm thinking about, him getting as far as having an ankle monitor on.
So that's why I say this ankle monitor is going to be key in this indictment, y'all. Pay attention. This ankle monitor is going to be so fucking key into this indictment because let me tell you something about this ankle monitor. It's a GPS tracking device. Right. They knew what was, just like police knew Mo 3 was going to die.
Right.
Don't fuck with the feds in Dallas, bro. I'm telling you, don't fuck with the feds in Dallas. They different.
When it go off?
Yes. They literally helped set this nigga up. Don't get me wrong, he set himself up for failure.
Right, but they definitely
they let him do this dumb shit. The FBI in Dallas let Pooh Shiesty trick himself off the street for a life sentence.
Right, and then these niggas talk on the phone, they have conversations, and they got the ends already. They just really waiting for you to fuck up. Nigga, we monitor you.
Come on, think about it. Listen what I'm trying to make y'all understand. Listen to what I'm trying to make y'all understand. When Sean G claimed he left his house when Mo 3 got killed on the highway, what did the feds do, man? Pick his ass up at the hospital. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. When Sean G so-called left the crib the day Mo 3 died, he said it out his own mouth. The feds came and picked me up at the hospital. You are a fed baby now. You ever heard that saying, fed baby?
It's their job to know where you at.
It's their job to know where you at.
Right,
it's their job to watch you. Yeah. It's their job to you see what I'm saying? We don't put an ankle monitor on you and just let you leave the crib.
Right.
And don't give a fuck when you walk out the door. Exactly. And we don't know where the fuck you at. And you a high profile felon.
Why would they put a monitor on you if they didn't give it?
Exactly. They knew what the fuck he was about to do. My nigga, you think they didn't know the play was already being put together?
Yeah.
You think niggas in these niggas' circle don't talk?
That's what I'm saying. They talk too much. We already learned that.
You think these niggas in this circle don't talk? Pay attention. Pay attention. These niggas gotta be the dumbest niggas because, like we say, technology is a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Technology is a motherfucker. Ain't no getting away around technology. We know that and you know that. Ain't no way getting around technology. He said, when you were done with the content, I want to ask you something whenever you get ready to drop the link. Yeah. Definitely. Nah, definitely. Yeah, they knew where he was at the whole time. They said it in the press conference today. The federal government said that he had an ankle monitor on. He wasn't even supposed to be at the studio. How long y'all think this took place? Babe, this wasn't no 3-minute robbery.
No.
Listen to what I'm telling y'all.
They held down one of the guys that said to the point that he couldn't breathe. He was asphyxiated.
Big 30 was holding the door.
So
Big 30 had an AK on him. Pooh Shiesty had an AK. And this is another thing. Y'all. This shit is about to be bigger than what y'all expect. Some Dallas niggas is about to go down now. Let me put y'all on game how this is going to be a domino effect. How some Dallas niggas is about to go down now. And it might be some new Dallas niggas that go down. Because we all know the CMG connection. Let me. Kasir, can you try to be quiet, please, as much as possible? And the cat getting on my damn nerves. We all know the CMG connection. We all know the Dallas to Memphis connection. We saw it in the Dolph murder. But let me put y'all on game with the CMG connection. What was your boy Pooh Shiesty trying to get out this contract for? To sign with Yo Gotti. Remember, Yo Gotti and Gucci Mane are enemies. The reason Gucci Mane even signed all these artists in Memphis was to get under Yo Gotti's skin.
Right. Okay.
Why Gucci Mane Yo Gotti used to fuck Keisha Keogh. That was his girl first.
Oh, they know that.
Yeah. Before she jumped to Gucci, she was with Yo Gotti.
I didn't know that.
So when they having their little feud, CMG,
Perfect.
it's really personal. That's why they say Gucci Mane didn't give a fuck about none of them artists that he signed in Memphis. He just went and signed like 9-10 artists in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Just to do what? Just to say I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Just to say that nigga, I could take people out of your throne.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got people in your hood ride with me when I come from Memphis. Pay attention. So what did Yo Gotti try to do? He tried to do an overplay for the underplay.
Mm-hmm.
When you get out of jail, I know you're going to be the biggest nigga. Get out of that contract and I got you. But Yo Gotti wasn't going to buy him out the contract.
Right.
You want to know why you think Yo Gotti wasn't going to buy him out the contract? This game 101, y'all. Why do you think he wasn't going to buy him out the contract? You think 50 Cent will put money in his enemy pockets?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Okay.
You think about it. You think 50 Cent gonna put money in his enemy pockets?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. You my enemy. I'm signing your artist to make you look stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I blow that artist up. Now he get out of jail. You talking to that artist behind the back because he from Memphis, where you from. You tell him, yo, you get out that contract with Gucci Mane. Guess what? I'll take care of you. I'll give you your own division under CMG. I'll take that. So now you basically gave this young man a dream. Mm-hmm. We have to blame Yo Gotti for this shit. Right. Because Yo Gotti sold this nigga a dream. Yo, you get out of that contract with Gucci Mane. Get out of that contract with Gucci Mane, and I'll give you your own entity under CMG. Mm-hmm. I'll give you what is it? Chopper Gang? His shit is called Chopper Gang or whatever his shit. So I'll give you your own entity. So now you could be a boss under me, right? So what does he do? He don't handle business the right way. He handle it the street way. Right. Mm-hmm. A businessman would have went to Gucci and said, yo, my nigga, how can we get out this contract? How can I pay my way out? But Gucci ain't gonna do that because when you hot, I just struck gold, my nigga. This shit is like the lottery. It's like going to buy a lottery ticket, you win, and then now you asking me to give it to you. I just because remember, the rappers are dime a dozen. Mm-hmm. Not everyone have a top 25 record. Not everyone have a 100-hit record. You see what I'm saying? Not everyone has a sustainable career, even while they're in prison. Mm-hmm. So Not only was he able to sustain his career for the last 4 years that he was in the feds, he came out and had a top 10 record. So I struck gold. My lottery ticket, this one investment is going to pay me back for every artist I fucked up with, whether it was Enchanting, whether it was Scar. You sign 100 but you only hit on one. And now you want me to give my lottery ticket to Yo Gotti. It's not gonna happen. The same reason why Eazy-E didn't want to give Dr. Dre to Suge Knight. The same reason why Eazy-E didn't want to give Vanilla Ice to Suge Knight. Same reason Vanilla Ice didn't want to give up Eazy-E. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? It's like, this is my money. This is my lottery ticket. I just struck gold. And you want me to give you this?
Yeah,
so these niggas thought they could go old school Suge Knight. These niggas thought they could pull an old school Suge Knight.
That's how I feel.
They thought they could pull an old school Suge Knight, y'all. And this shit just cost Pooh Shiesty the rest of his life. And I believe that the feds could have prevented this. They knew he left the crib. I believe when he left the crib, they followed him. I believe they let him do what he do. I believe they still had his phones tapped. Right. See, a criminal think when they get out of jail that they still not being watched. My nigga was on federal parole. They're still watching every move you do. They watching you with a fucking, my nigga. I don't even think if these criminals actually knew the technology and how easy they could watch everything you do and all your moves, bro, they literally can have a drone in the sky that you don't even see. That's thousands of miles in the air, just looking down on you and watching your every move. They literally have things that they can look in your house and see every movement in your house. Like, I don't understand these niggas. Said, don't forget Big Scar death hit Pooh Shiesty hard. Yeah, but that was one of the main reasons why he wanted off that contract. One of the main reasons why he wanted off the contract was because this nigga asked the family for the chain back. There was no loyalty. When Scar died, he OD'd. Gucci Mane asked for the jewelry back. And it's a reason why he asked for that jewelry back, because Scar didn't own it. This is what people don't understand. It's just like when Tupac died, Suge Knight got the car back. When Tupac died, the family had to move out the house in Calabasas, right? Mm-hmm. They had to move out. What did the cousin say? Right. We had to pack this shit up. Everything in life changed immediately. Mm-hmm. Why? Because Tupac didn't own none of this. He died with $8,000 in the bank. That's the only thing he owned. That when you are dealing with a company, the company owns everything. A smart company knows we give you a company car. We giving you a company credit card. When you work for Lowe's, what do Lowe's do? They give you a gas card. When you work for these high corporation companies, what do? They give you a company card. And that is to make you feel what? Good when